Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. This guy right here is Evil Mike, and I got a quick little haul for you. I didn't want to leave YouTube out, so I posted all this on IG, and I'm gonna just quickly, show you what I picked up today. I was able to go to another comic book shop after I got off of work. It's right down the street from where I live, but it's a lot smaller, and their new releases are a little lacking. It's not to say anything against this store. The store is called All in a Dream. Honestly, it doesn't even really look like a comic book store. The first time I saw it, it just looked like a building. I don't know, a business with empty windows, something like that. But they really didn't have any comic book stuff advertised or something like that. Now, since I've been back a couple times, he's added posters and stuff like that, so you can kind of tell off the street. But the guy has no online presence at all. But it is a nice little small store. A lot of omnibuses, a lot of trades, back issues, and he does get some new issues. I've been there about 3 or 4 times, and the past couple times I've been there, I've gotten some gold, stuff that should have been gone, sold out or whatever, and I was able to grab it. So I went today just hoping to find some of the stuff I was still missing from this week, or anything I'd missed up the past couple weeks, something like that. And I did pick up some stuff. Like this book right here was, I think, the one new book I got from this week. And I got this for my brother. I'm not a big Overwatch fan. I played it a couple times, and that's about it. He's a huge Overwatch fan. And he actually asked me if I picked this up, so I kind of grabbed it in the hopes that he might look at it. I don't want him to read it, delve into it, but small steps, you know what I'm saying? Um, so I picked up that. I also picked up issue 3 of We Have Demons. I have number 1. I'm missing number 2. But I went ahead and picked up issue 3 just in case I do find issue number 2. Um, I did find the all new Savage Avengers issue number 1. It is a variant. I didn't care about that. I just wanted the first issue. I really wanted to get into Savage Avengers the first time around, and I kind of missed out. I'm gonna have to do trade or something like that, or if I find the back issues at a decent deal. But I really wanted to hop on this, and I think it came out like a couple weeks ago, and in both stores I'd missed out, so I was happy that he had that. And you're kind of gonna see a big Marvel trend here. I picked up a lot of Marvel comic books. Surprise, surprise. Um, this was one series I was reading. I'm not sure exactly where I left off. I think this was the book that I left off, the last one that I reviewed. And this is X Men Demon Days, Rising Storm. If you're not familiar with it, this is Peach Momoko's like Japanese fairy tale mixed with Marvel characters. It's her own creation, but it's actually her art and story inside. I love it. So far, it's been a great story all the way through. They're done in little one shots, but it is a continuing story. As soon as you open the book, it tells you like, hey, chapter 4, chapter 5, something like that. Um, I think that's the one I have read and left off with. That's why I picked it up. But I also got a Blood Feud. I'm not sure if this is the next one. I haven't really checked yet, but I think it is. I'm hoping it is, and I really dig the variant cover. There is like a little technicality where they cut it wrong or whatever, but I don't care. I love Wolverine and the Hulk, and it's pretty dope. So now we're getting into like indie stuff. I was able to pick up The Closet. I'd seen it a couple times and I hadn't noticed that James Tinian did it. I am a big James Tinian fan, so I went ahead and grabbed it. So far, everything I've read, for the most part, I've loved from James Tinian. Another big guy out there, Chip Zdarsky. So I picked up issue number 1, Public Domain from Image Comics. I have no idea what the premise is. It looks, a little like a dated superhero story, so I'm not sure. Maybe like a Birdman kind of take or something like that. This one I'd seen quite a bit, and I did want to pick it up, and I passed it up like twice, and I told my brother about it, and he kind of got a little excited, so I went ahead and picked it up just in case. But the what if Miles Morales, became Thor instead of Spider Man, basically. So, and I really love the cover. I like that the Mjolnir's Thor's hammer is all like graffitied up. I thought that was pretty dope. So I was like, man, and I think this is the last issue that I've seen around. Now, the last best part about this store was they had a lot of facsimiles. I know a lot of people don't like facsimiles, but for me, it's a big thing. Able to get like older comics, especially more expensive comics, and just get a little taste to see if you'd even be interested in it. I love that idea. Especially, I picked up all these in their image first. So they're all $1 a piece. I do have. I was gifted Spawn recently. It's up on my channel. A few videos back. But I went ahead and picked up the Image first. I don't think my brother's ever read it, or my other roommate. And they are kind of well versed in Spawn, not really the comic, but the whole pop culture side of it. So I just thought it'd be neat and see what they think of it, kind of thing. But I like having it in my collection as well. Um, I got East to West. It was a series that I really wanted to read, and I heard really good things, and I've never had a chance to find issue number one. I found, issues in the series, just not number one. Um, Die was another one. I've seen a lot of covers for Die. I had no idea what it was about, but I love the cover, so I was like, why not? I did pick up the trade of volume one of this book, but I went ahead and picked up the Image first, anyways. Um, I'm kind of already a Saga fan, even though I've never read it. I've seen a lot of the art and I know a lot of the story, so I know I'm going to enjoy it. I have a belief that I'm going to. Um, Paper Girls, I mean, everybody knows it's recently got signed. They got the trailer out already, coming out the end of this month. I think July 29th is when the show drops. I was kind of blown away by the show. It looks more like a mix of Stranger Things, kind of a Back to the Future vibes. Um, and I had no idea what the comic looked like inside. I've seen the different covers of it's a very popular comic, but I hadn't actually delved inside to see what was actually inside. And so far, from the small look I had inside, it was pretty dope art. I was actually pretty surprised because I thought it was going to be more art like this, and it really wasn't. It was really nice. But that was everything I picked up at this small little store. I was kind of hoping to find a couple other books. This is the same place where I found 8 Billion Genies, the first one, so I was hoping to find this week's issue number 3. They didn't have it. I think there was like one other book that I was supposed to pick up. I can actually find my list right here and we can delve into it. Let's see. I was missing 8 Billion Genies. Oh, and a big one, Barbaric the Harvest Blades. I did. That's been 2 shops I've been to and they didn't have it. That's a big one on my list. I really want that Barbaric issue. But hey, that's my little haul. I'm gonna keep trying to do little videos like this. Like I've mentioned before, I'm trying to get back into it. This isn't anything permanent. I'm not permanently back yet, but whenever I do get a chance, I want to hop back in. I am already watching a lot of the community and stuff like that, but I'm trying to hop back in on my side, trying to get back on my reviews and stuff like that. I got a couple of reviews I want to knock out, like 8 Billion Genies, stuff like that. Um, but I've missed all y'all, and I'm glad, that I mean, just the support and everything is such a major thing. I mean, I just love this community. That's all I gotta say. But that's my video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below, some likes. Let me know what you thought. If you've read these series, the new books that I picked up, stuff like that. Anything you want to. I don't care. Love the comments. All right, guys. Bye.